Hi, this is Kerry Martell for the Yamhill Advocate. And before we get into this video, which is going to be embedded in the article here on the yamhilladvocate.com website, I just want to take a moment to thank citizen of the city of Newberg, Jesse Cadd, for being willing to speak the truth, for being able to actually make a comment there during the meeting, calling out the atrocious, absolutely terrible, unethical behavior of some of the members on the city council and the committees. He called it out. I'm going to show the clip here so everybody can hear exactly what he said.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Mayor Rogers, and good evening, councilors. I have a few comments I'd like to make. First, regarding the urban renewal plan, I'm glad to see that progress is being made and moving forward with it. Again, I personally support that plan and would like to see the riverfront and mill areas redeveloped in such a way that attracts more businesses and makes Newberg an even better place to live than it already is. However, I am concerned to stress that at some point, this plan should be put to the Newberg voters to confirm the general agreement of the people. I understand that there is a provision for public referendum within the plan, and I want to ensure the council hears loud and clear that the people of Newberg deserve the final word on whether to proceed with the financial risk implicit in borrowing against a potential future increase in property value and therefore taxes. Second, regarding the upcoming decisions on how to spend COVID-19 federal aid money, I would like to strongly suggest that the council considers doing something that will benefit the most number of people in this town. Pay down the debt owed for the water processing plant and consequently reduce the cost of water in this town. Newberg has some of the highest water costs in the area, and all due to previous poor decisions in management, the cost of which is being passed on to residents. Paying down this debt will significantly help low-income families by reducing the percentage of their budget allocated toward utilities. Please consider this option before special interests get their fingers into the pie. Lastly, I want to point out a couple of recent articles by Kerry Martell, who grew up in Newberg and recently became angered by the news of how our town is being taken over by those who promote ideologies based on critical theory, such as anti-racism and diversity, equity, and inclusion. He exposed the Facebook groups used by the people who coordinated this takeover: Newberg Equity in Education, also known as NEED, and Progressive Yamhill, showing in detail how some members of this council have worked together behind the scenes with this group to appoint leaders friendly to their causes, disclose information to their group members, and coordinate boycotts and attacks on their opponents. In a post defining the NEED group's purpose, admin Beth Woolsey explicitly states that one of their goals is, quote, advocating for the Newberg Public School Board to adopt critical race theory, end quote. So hopefully that puts to rest any suggestion that this is just an academic theory not present in our school system or city for that matter. The entire ideology of this group is founded on CRT, and it informs their program of revolution. It teaches that individualism, rationality, and hard work are racist, which is an insult to hardworking families of all racial backgrounds in this town. It seeks to foment race-based consciousness where none exists in an effort to transform generalized guilt into political power. It seeks to divide our town into oppressor and oppressed based on skin color. It says the solution to past discrimination is present discrimination. I and all people of common sense reject this. Racism is always wrong, but the solution is not more discrimination, it is less. The members of the council who have participated in this group know who they are, and anyone can read the articles to see in detail how they have been colluding. I call on them to resign because the majority of people in this town are opposed to their woke racist agenda. We need to restore common sense, reject CRT ideology, roll back the diversity, equity, and inclusion Trojan horse policies in our city, schools, and institutions, and get back to focusing on doing actual city business, not self-flagellating after every trumped-up story of racism is immediately blasted to a news media eager to assist in spreading the false narrative that this is a racist town. Systemic racism is a false construct used to accrue power to those who want to use it, and we will not be fooled anymore. I have submitted the articles in question to the City Council for the record. I urge you all to review them though they are long. Thank you for your time.
All right, Mr. Cadd, thank you very much. Have a nice evening.
Jesse, thank you. Thank you so much. I think that he deserves a round of applause. And it's not a live meeting, right? It's a live streamed one. So he didn't get the applause that I think that this outstanding behavior deserves. So let's just all take a moment here and thank Mr. Cadd so much for what he said on behalf of the rest of the residents of the city of Newberg. We need more of you, sir. You are a brave man. We need more of you. Without further ado, watch the video yourself of the meeting. And I will withhold my opinions here about the subject. That will be in a later editorial. But I just want to take this moment to thank Mr. Cadd for what he said. Thank you. Go ahead and watch.